बहुत कम होता है ऐसा कि डायरेक्टर्स आपको दे वांट यू स्पेसिफिकली.
But you know, in this business, being good is not good enough.
जो मेरे हाथ में है वो है कि मैं ऑडिशन कर सकती हूँ.
I'm actually sick and tired of talking about nepotism. So, fuck nepotism.
It's going to be a light-hearted, breezy, easy session on oppression, struggles, perseverance.
ऑपरेशन.
Very basic,
Very light-hearted oppression.
very light-hearted, easy-going things. And because you've come, everybody gets a stand-in part at a Dharma production film. So thanks for coming in. And yeah, should we begin? But has that happened to you all that, you got a role because a star backed out or a star wasn't available? Is that something that's common?
Yeah, I think it is quite common, man. I think there's always especially when it comes to Bollywood films, there's always a hierarchy. And जब बहुत कम होता है ऐसा कि directors आपको they want you specifically, otherwise it's almost like अच्छा वो नहीं available है तो अच्छा who's next, अच्छा वो भी नहीं है अच्छा who's next. So I think it's quite a common phenomena, and I'm sure it's happened to me as well.
I can remember one instance, as in I got Shaitan because Ranveer was not a star then, but I don't know if this is a true story, but Ranveer Singh's name was attached to playing Casey. Apparently.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't vouch for it, but this is a story I heard. It's a cool story and it makes me feel good, so I'm going to say it. So
Then what happened?
He didn't do it. Yashraj sign kar liya usne yaar. So apparently then it went around a bit, and finally Bijoy Nambiyar had no choice but to cast.
That's interesting. If you had like a studio film, like a Yash Raj film, would you like choose that as your debut over Shaitan, which was more of an indie film?
Depends on how much they're paying me.
Radhika, what about you?
Okay, so there was a project being made. I don't know who was cast for it, but मैंने सुना था कि कोई और already है cast. But I really wanted to do the project, and so I went to the producer, and my team just, was sitting in his office. Keep let her audition. So I auditioned for it, and I got the part. So I don't know who was tied up, क्या था वो, but I think for me it was like जो मेरे हाथ में है वो है कि मैं audition कर सकती हूँ. जिसको मिले स्टारकिड को मिला नहीं मिलना I don't know, but मैंने audition किया था सर.
And this is the film that's yet to release, or we've seen this film?
No, it's yet.
It's
It's lined up, like few projects that are lined up.
So I mean, like, that's really the sort of bigger question to ask here is the audition, right? To just get your foot in the door.
Correct.
Without a legacy background, or without having uncle and aunties or parents in the film industry, that is crazy, right? Because so many people want to be in the industry, and there are so many few seats on the table. Do you sometimes? So what would it be that drives you to be an actor? Because the rejections can be tough, right? So how do you keep going?
I think it's the passion, yeah. Like, it's the part and parcel of the art. Be it any profession, be it dancing, be it any profession. Hoga rejections you will face, but it's how you deal with it. Like, I remember Mard was shelved for a year and a half, and I didn't have anything in between. And हमें पता भी नहीं था कि मूवी बनेगी कि नहीं बनेगी, क्योंकि 3 महीने ऐसे करके डिले करते रहते थे, and I couldn't sign anything else. So during that time I had the choice of going back to Delhi or just sit at home and be like, oh God, I am not getting any work. But I chose to work on myself. I used to tell myself every single day that राधिका तेरे पास ना बाद में टाइम नहीं होने वाला है. So सारी movies देख ले, and I started painting, and I started learning different things. So I was actually filling my cup, and I was learning, adding more and more stuff to my kitty. ये अपने आप को बोल के कि बाद में बिल्कुल टाइम नहीं होने वाला है. So पता भी नहीं लगा मुझे कि कब 1 साल निकल गया. So I think it's how you approach it. You will face rejections, projects will get shelved. It's how you deal with it. that is important, according to me.
Gulshan, because I mean, but you're right in saying that rejections you face in whatever work you do, but when you're an actor, the rejection is so personal, right? Because you are the product and you are the one who's getting rejected in favor of someone else or for whatever reason. Gulshan, was there ever a moment where you felt like packing your bags, ki, this is not happening, this is not working for me because it's, too daunting?
I've not really had the feeling to pack my bags and leave, but it's kind of ready. वो तो हमेशा एक bag packed रहता ही है अभी भी. It's tough because it is. I mean, you can say whatever you say about rejection and having the an iron will and lead-lined stomach and all those things. But at the end of the day, I recently, when we started shooting for Marj Ko Dar Nahi Hota, I dabbled with martial arts, and I really took to boxing. I still train in boxing. I really enjoy it. And there's a philosophy among fighters, it's never personal. You will get hit. No matter how good you are, you will get hit on the face and it'll knock you down. It's not personal. It's nothing personal. So that's the nature of the business. Yes, it's somebody else sitting on a chair or a few people sitting there and deciding whether you are suitable for this or not. And maybe they're wrong, maybe they're right. But you shouldn't take it personally because that's the nature of the business. And I don't take it personally. I've stopped taking personally. I mean, it still hurts, but the fact that I look at it this way doesn't make it hurt for too long. So,
but in an industry that pretty much runs like a family business, are you sure that it's not personal? Because so much of work.
That's how I'd like to look. That's how I'd like. Maybe it is personal for them, but that's not how I'm going to look. I mean, I care about what I think. How will I look at this thing?
And your attitude
because that affects me.
Of course.
I mean, I'm not going to base my opinion of who I am on what somebody else says. Of course, I'm stealing this from Gully Boy. So, but if I know who I am, if I am confident enough of who I am and what I can do and what I can offer, if I have the right work ethic, if I have the right aptitude, then that's what matters to me.
Kirti, how about you? Any tough moments where you just felt like giving up because, nothing is working out or you not getting the work you would like to do?
Yeah. I mean, it's almost now more than 10 years that I've been in the industry. And ऐसे moments बहुत आए हैं, बहुत बार आए हैं. कभी ज़्यादा intensity से आए हैं, कभी कम intensity से आए हैं. But so many times I have thought of कि मैं क्या कर रही हूँ? What am I doing with my life? Should I even be here? Do I belong here? I have all kinds of doubts and questions are filled in your head when you're going through that phase. And बहुत I'm sure मैंने उन moments में भी सोचा होगा कि चलो सब कुछ छोड़ देते हैं, let's just quit. But as she said, what brought me into this industry is my love for acting, and that's the only thing that's kept me going so far. And a lot of people say, कि मुझे I've heard people say in various professions कि मैं ये नहीं करूँगा तो क्या करूँगा. That's one fear that kind of keeps them doing what they're doing. But in my case, I don't think मेरा ये भी ख्याल होता था कि मैं क्या करूँगी इसके अलावा. बहुत कुछ करने को है. If you really want to do something in life, there's lots to do, but do I want to do it? That was always the question I asked myself, and the answer always was, I want to act. I love it so much. And again, going back to what she said, जब आप खाली बैठते हैं, खाली दिमाग शैतान का घर होता है, ऐसा कहते हैं, और ये बहुत true है for all of us. Lekin when you are not filling your head with negative thoughts at that point and going all crazy about all these kinds of emotions, and you're filling it up with
artistic
with crafts. Like in my case, I would do theatre. Every time I had time on my hand, I would do a play, which will take like 3-4 months of my time. I would learn singing. I would learn Kathak. So you just have to keep filling yourself with things that truly
and also,
matter.
You're honing your skills also.
Exactly. And every I don't think कोई भी art अलग है. All the arts, no matter what you learn, whether it's painting, dancing, singing, even if you're gardening, it all adds to you as a person. And the more you grow as a person, the more you grow as an artist. So rather than just sitting back and crying about what's not working in your life, do these things. Find what you really, would enjoy doing.
And rejection is part and parcel of an actor's life. Everybody gets rejected. We may think that, all the big stars, the 300 crore club and all that, everybody must be dying. They do face rejection. I know for sure. I'm sure you've also heard कि ये बदल गया, actor बदल गया, वो बदल गया. It's part of our life. We have to.
I mean,
accept it.
today I can kind of comfortably say that rejections are amazing, man. I don't think I would have grown as much if I had succeeded from day one. I mean, it's the failures, it's really, and ये कहने की बात नहीं है, it's really the failures and the rejections which make you grow, which make you who you are, and I am looking forward to many more.
That's a good line, guys. A round of applause. You know, one thing, I recently interviewed Sushant Singh Rajput, who's also, an outsider, so to speak. And one of the things that he says is that when an outsider gives the performance, no matter how good it is, it doesn't get that kind of acknowledgement. It's divided by 10. But if it's an industry kid, it's multiplied by 10. In terms of just, like the movers and shakers or the powerful people talking about it, do you feel that you have to, like an extension of that would be, you have to work that much harder to come on a level playing field?
Not in terms of the performance being appreciated here. The way they pitch the actor, I think, उस मामले में I'll say कि yeah, the way they pitch a
Packaged and
star kid,
projected.
yeah, the way they pitch the star kid and the way he or she is promoted, that is definitely you'll have to do a few films to reach there. Unless you're very lucky and you debut with. But I also debuted with a Vishal Bhardwaj film, and it was like no less than a dharma for me. And I won't agree with Sushant's thing totally, but I feel that within the industry, the performance was appreciated. Maybe audience को जिस तरीके से आप pitch करते हैं, जिस तरीके से promote करते हैं, उन तक नहीं पहुंची होगी, but at least industry को पता लग जाता है कि actor ठीक है. And काम आपको दो जगहों से मिलता है, या तो within the industry या audience का support. तो अगर ऑडियंस में हमारी मूवी नहीं चली है तो विद इन द इंडस्ट्री अगर आपको अप्रिशिएट किया गया तो आपको काम मिलता रहेगा. सो आई थिंक दैट इज व्हाट, बिकॉज पटाखा डिडंट डू कमर्शियली वेल, बट बिकॉज इट वाज अप्रिशिएटेड विद इन द इंडस्ट्री आई गॉट वर्क. सो agree.
The people who matter acknowledge and see what you're capable of, and that generates work. Gulshan, would you agree with that?
I do agree with Sushant. I do agree with what he's saying because it's that much more harder also for you to you may have, as an artist, you may make an impact. As a craftsman, you may have that impact if you're good. But in this business, being good is not good enough. It's not. You have to hustle. Yeah. So I'm sure Sushant has learned how to hustle and he's doing pretty well. Because just being good is not good enough. The earlier you learn this, the better it is, because you have your craft and you have your career. They're two separate things. So I learned it a bit late. I thought being good is good enough. And if you're good also, you have to be that good. You have to be really so good that there's no comparison. As in, if I don't think I'm in that state. People say, oh, why don't we consider Gulshan Deve for this role? And that's it. They shouldn't be able to think of any other name. But I'm not in that position. Nobody is in that position. Maybe some people are, but then... So being good is not good enough, and your career and your craft are two separate things, and you need to focus on them separately. That's how you will make it.
Correct.
Kirti, how about you?
In my opinion, I actually agree with Sushant in the sense that somehow जब एक इंडस्ट्री का ही बच्चा निकल के आता है, when as an audience you are kind of, as an industry, as an audience, as media, you are looking forward कि अच्छा अभी इसका डेब्यू होने वाला है यार, इसकी फिल्म आने वाली है. Somehow I don't know why, but ऐसा मुझे कभी कभी लगता है कि हमारे एक्सपेक्टेशंस इतने लो होते हैं उनको लेकर कि वो थोड़ा सा भी कर देते हैं तो लगता है कि अरे यार क्या बात है, वाह वाह क्या बात है, क्या बात है. So
I think that was his point. I think that's what he's trying.
Yeah, and yes, I mean, we actors who are really trying, working hard, who are trying to make a mark, who are just waiting for an opportunity to kind of just showcase what they got. They really have to do 10 times more. Actually, it's very true. We have to do 10 times more to just kind of show what we are capable of, because there's a certain mindset. I don't even blame anybody in this scenario, but it's just the mindset we as an audience, we as the media, we as the industry have kind of grown up with, which is surely changing. Today I feel a very, very clear change in the audiences, in the media again, of with the whole OTT platforms that has come, the whole wave of this OTT, and that posing a very stiff competition to the quality of Bollywood films that are coming up. I mean, people are suddenly taking notice of, "Arey, ye acha actor hai. She's nice. Oh, she can do this. Oh, he can do that." So suddenly, people are waking up to what it truly means to be an artist, what it truly means to be a good actor. I mean, and it's kind of, it's now being an actor has become really cool. Like, there was a time when all that mattered was being a star. Today, the stars are trying to project themselves as, "Oh, we are actors too," because that has really become cool now. And the audiences are taking notice of that. So that's a great change. So thank you to all the audiences for growing up, for maturing, and for seeing things for what they are. And just keep supporting people you really enjoy watching, and not because they have a certain name or a surname attached to them.
Yeah. I think we'll still watch Taimur Ali Khan's debut film whenever it comes.
I will watch it
Aryan
too.
also. Aryan.
Aryan, yeah. I think he'll get there slightly before. I think there's an age gap in there. So, Radhika, do you also feel, I mean, that's what I was coming to, Kirti, that's an important point, that the OTT platforms have enabled storytelling.
Hey, this is not fair, yeah. We came on time. He came late. And look at the rousing welcome you're giving him. And we are here talking about what's fair and what's not fair.
Yeah. How much you want for an applause? How much each? What's your rate?
I think even collectively we didn't
You
get
gave her
this.
3. You gave him all together.
Welcome, Jim.
पानी तो पीते रहना.
That's vodka, by the way. That's vodka.
अच्छा,
Just kidding.
Ready?
It's not.
Yeah. Set. Get it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hi, Jim. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah. So, Radhika, I was asking you,
Yeah.
OTT platforms enabling storytelling in a way that the focus is on stories and
Yeah.
not stars. And is that empowering? Because, then, like she said, the star system gets disrupted.
Correct.
And, there's a parallel industry almost that functions, which is in its craft and its storytelling, it's much more sophisticated. Because also it's not bound by the 100 crore club and any commercial trappings. So, thoughts?
I feel it's a great thing because there's work for everybody. अब वो नहीं है कि एक फिल्म बन रही है और 20 लोग compete कर रहे हैं. इसको एक फिल्म दे दो, उसको वो मिल जाएगा, एक को वो शो मिल जाएगा, तो everybody is working. ऐसा नहीं है कि भाई हम बैठे हुए हैं, ऐसे बहुत shows बन रहे हैं, बहुत कुछ हो रहा है. And she is right, अभी stars are also projecting कि we can act. So वो चीज़ तो है. मेरे मन में भी स्टार्टिंग से यही था कि ऑफ कोर्स अ स्टार किड कैन गेट अ डेब्यू, उसको 2 फिल्म और मिल जाएगी, 3 फिल्म और मिल जाएगी, बट ऑडियंस इज सो स्मार्ट राइट नाउ दैट दे वोंट टेक इट. उनको अगर अच्छा कंटेंट नहीं मिल रहा है, दे नॉट गोना वॉच द फिल्म नो मैटर हुज सन यू आर, हुज डॉटर यू आर, बिकॉज दे पेइंग मनी टू वॉच इट. एंड ऑफ कोर्स with amazing content being there on the digital platform, वो बोलेंगे कि मैं क्यों ये देखने जाऊँ.
I mean, but the question really is about that opportunity, right? About getting
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, or, in some cases 15 and 17. There's the famous Tarzan who did 17 films. I wrote about it, I remember that. So, I mean, you guys can Google it later. Because every time that opportunity goes to somebody relatively less deserving, a more deserving actor is robbed of that chance, right?
Definitely.
And
Yeah.
as actors, how do you deal with that? Like, it's unfair, right? I mean, I find it hilarious that in Bollywood there's a debate about nepotism.
It is a
Who you?
Gulshan, yeah. You want to go? Yeah. You can direct
Yeah,
it at
sure.
everyone.
I mean, like, it is about opportunities, and it's that much harder to get an opportunity. And you want to give another round of applause?
Wow.
He's holding one right now. So
The Binte Dil effect.
yeah, many times I would watch a film. I would watch a film and I would see like, oh, I could have done that, or I should have done that, or how would I fantasize about those things. It's an opportunity, but also the system is such that it needs stars. Okay, I mean, people who come from a film family, who are sons and daughters or like relatives, they do have an advantage because there is a certain marketability that comes with the name that they have, or like their association, their family association. So it's that much more harder for somebody who does not have that to become a star. But if you see Ayushmann, you see Kartik Aaryan, you see Rajkumar, they are stars.
Yeah.
So the system needs stars. So they've somehow managed and done
Transition.
been good. I'm sure they've hustled. They're very intelligent men. They've had this vision as to what they wanted their career. So they have made stars out of they've achieved that stardom. So it needs that. But it has been that it's not been easy for either of them. They really had to work their ass off and be consistently good, and like Sushant said, like really be that much more better, and their films have made money. I mean, you don't matter if your films haven't made money. If somebody else makes money from your films, that's when you are on your way to becoming a star. Otherwise, you'll get a lot of respect and some applause.
Jim, you want to say?
Still,
no
it's
matter
not-
what you
it's
say,
not,
they'll
it's
clap.
not loud enough. I'm not happy with this applause. It's a consolation prize.
Jim?
Fine.
Hi.
Hey,
Good morning, Jim.
good morning, good morning. I'm actually sick and tired of talking about nepotism. So, fuck nepotism.
We have a headline.
Fuck the star system. We're sitting here and we're still talking about them. Can we talk about acting?
Oh. Yeah. I mean, that is the conversation. We're talking in context of, like how much harder, easier it is. But how's the year for you? I mean, Made in Heaven did really well, and like that was a sharp performance. And again, it ties into our conversation about OTT platforms enabling new kind of storytelling. What kind of feedback did you receive there?
From Made in Heaven?
Yeah.
Pretty good. Feedback. People seem to like it.
Yeah, they do.
I guess it shows what happens if a bunch of women come together and decide to tell the story that they see, as opposed to the patriarchal themed nonsense we get shoved down our throats at all point.
Yeah. I think applause for that, because another thing I wanted to touch upon, and it's slightly more relevant, Radhika, to you and Kirti, to you, as people coming from, not coming from a certain background, how vulnerable does that make you to exploitation in the industry? Because you're not insulated from, a certain family or any connections.
Definitely, yeah. You feel vulnerable because, like, I came from Delhi. I didn't know anybody from the industry. I didn't know where to start from. क्या होता है ऑडिशन कहाँ पे लगता है किसको मिलना होता है तो मतलब हाँ पता नहीं होता है कि क्या कर रहे हो तुम कहाँ जाना है क्या कर रहे हो तो एंड उस टाइम पे अगर कोई ये बोल देता है ना कि डोंट वरी मैं गाइड करूँगा या यशा चाहिए ये चाहिए करेंगे लेट्स ग्रूम यू लेट्स तुम्हें लगता है कि हाँ ऐसे ही होता होगा तो दैट टाइम यू रियली वल्नरेबल कि वो जो बोल रहे हैं वही भगवान है और तुम इतने पैशनेट हो कि तुम्हें अपना आर्ट भी नहीं छोड़ना है तो तुम क्या करो तो ऑफ कोर्स दे कैन टेक एन एडवांटेज ऑफ दिस थिंग बट यू नीड टू बी स्मार्ट इनफ टू अंडरस्टैंड कि व्हाट इज एक्चुअली एक्सप्लॉयटेशन एंड व्हाट इज एक्चुअली helping. So I think that is something that is a debate that goes on in your head, but because you can't piss them off also because they're the only hope that you have.
Yeah.
And still you need to keep that balance that it doesn't lead to something else. So it's a tough spot, yeah, definitely.
Kirti, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, yeah. And, whenever you are kind of starting out in any industry, let's just look at the overall scenario, overall idea of people feeling vulnerable,
I feel a bit vulnerable right now, actually.
You look very vulnerable, Jim.
Like,
So yes, I mean it's very very, and this industry kind of gets special attention and special mention when it comes to vulnerability or getting exploited and all of that, because yes, it's an industry which has kind of had a reputation, built a reputation for whatever reasons over the years, where the outside world, I mean, the reason why people love cinema, the reason why people love film stars or actors or whatever, is it's so fascinating for them. They're in awe of them because they don't know what that world is like, right? So as an outsider, when I'm entering an industry which I only have ideas about, and I am trying to enter in an area which is not explored dur dur tak mere khandan mein. I don't even know people who are from the industry. It takes you a while to figure out your way, and there is an extra vulnerability attached to you because you're a woman, because you're a girl. So yes, there are a lot of moments where you, as she rightly mentioned, that you have to walk on that path of not of doing what you need to do to get what you want, but at the same time just take care of your own self. So it is a risky affair, and it's always great to have people, and I have realized that support from your family. There are a lot of kids, a lot of people who run away from their families and they want to come to Bombay and make something out of themselves. I find that so heartbreaking, because I know that it can be very tough on them, and to not have your family support you, to run away from your family, I would never advise that. I know it's tough sometimes, that's the only option you have, but always try and find people, try and find friends or family who are with you, who you can share things with. Do not try and deal with everything life throws at you or the industry throws at you all by yourself. It can really kill you. It'll make you stronger sometimes if it doesn't kill you, but it can also really
Take a toll on your mental health.
it can kill your spirit, man, and I think that's the worst thing to happen to anybody.
Yeah, because vulnerability is actually crucial to what we're doing. The idea is to be exploited but stay vulnerable, not build up like 1,000 defenses, because then you're playing the role of yourself as opposed to just being yourself. So I think it's better to get exploited, be furious, be miserable, feel all of the things that you feel as you go through it, instead of developing
A fitness,
a kind of weird
wall,
tolerance.
and-
Yeah.